Now coming to section B. This section is for 2 marks. Now see question number 21. This is proving type. So we will take the LHS. LHS tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta plus cot theta upon 1 plus cot square theta. So now you can see we can apply identity 1 plus tan square theta and 1 plus cot square theta in the denominator. So tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So just substitute 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta is equal to cosec square theta. Now we will substitute tan theta and sec theta, cot theta and cosec theta in sin and tan, sin and cos. So tan theta is sin theta upon cos theta. Sec square theta is 1 upon cos square theta, and this cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta, and cosec square is 1 upon sin square theta. So this one cos will be cancelled and one sin will also be cancelled. So this cos theta will move to the numerator. Sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta. So when you add them, you will get 2 sin theta cos theta, and this is also equal to RHS. So this is about question number A part. Or so B part. In this part you have to substitute the value of tan 30, sec 45 and sin 60. So we know that tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. So just substitute it, 1 upon root 3 whole square. Sec 45, that is root 2, so root 2 whole square upon sin 60 is root 3 by 2, so root 3 by 2 whole square. Now this is equal to 1 minus 1 upon root 3 square can be written as 2 into 1 by 3, and root 2 square is 2, and root 3 by 2 whole square, root 3 square is 3 and 2 square is 4, so this will be converted to 3 by 4. Now 1 minus 2 by 3 minus 2 upon 3 by 4. Now see, 1 minus 2 is minus 1, minus 1 minus 2 by 3 into, this can be written as 4 by 3. So minus 5 by 3 into 4 by 3, or minus 20 by 9. This is the answer for B part. So now moving to question number 22. In this a quadratic equation is given and the roots are alpha and beta. So we just write the quadratic equation 5x square minus 16x minus 10, and we know that summation of the roots, that is alpha plus beta, is equal to minus b by a, and the product of root alpha into beta is equal to c by a. So just apply this identity, alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a. So that is minus of minus 16 by 5. So alpha plus beta is equal to 16 by 5. And then alpha into beta, this is the product of root, and it is equal to c by a. So minus 10 by 5 or minus 2. Then we have to find alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. So alpha by beta plus beta by alpha, this is equal to alpha square plus beta square upon alpha beta. So now alpha square plus beta square, as we know a plus b whole square formula, a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So alpha square plus beta square is equal to alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta upon alpha beta. So alpha plus, now substitute the value of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. So alpha plus beta is 16 by 5 whole square minus 2 into this alpha beta is minus 2, so just substitute it there upon minus 2. Now expand it, 16 by 5 whole square, 16 square upon 5 square, so 256 upon 25, and this is 2 into 2, 4, minus minus will become plus upon minus 2. Take the LCM, 25, and this minus 2 comes in the multiplication. So 256 plus 25 for the 100. Now this is equal to 256 plus 100, 356 upon 25 into 2 minus 50. Or we can simplify it, we can divide it with 2. 178, 25. So answer is minus 178 by 25 for the question number 20. Now question number 23. So we'll make the figure. In this, DEFG is given as a square. So DEFG, just made the figure. DEFG, this angle A is 90 degree BC. So we know that all the angles of the square are 90 degrees. So this angle is also 90 degree. This angle will be 90 degree. And now look, triangle AGF and triangle DBG. So in these two triangles, this angle A is equal to 90 degree, angle D of this triangle DBG is also 90 degree. So we can rotate down. Angle GAF is equal to angle BDG, and this is equal to 90 degree in both the triangles. And look, DEFG is a square, so this side is parallel to this one. So we can say these two angles will be equal because they are corresponding angles. So angle AGF is equal to angle DBG. Now by AA criteria of the similarity, we can say triangle AGF is similar to triangle DBG. AGF and DBG are similar. In the similar triangle, we know that sides are also in the same ratio. So AG upon AF is equal to DB upon DG. Now we can cross multiply. AG into DG is equal to AF into DB. So this proves what is asked in the question. AG into AF into DB. This is proved. Now moving to question number 24. In this we have to verify that if the roots are equal, Q plus R equal to 2P. So this is a quadratic equation in which roots are equal. And we know that if the roots of a quadratic equations are equal, then B square equal to 4AC. So this quadratic equation is P minus Q into X square plus Q minus R into X plus R minus P is equal to 0. So roots are equal, therefore B square equal to 4AC. So just substitute the value of B, A and C. See, B is Q minus R and A is P minus Q and C is R minus P. So just open the brackets. Q minus R whole square is Q square plus R square minus 2QR. And this is 4 into P minus Q into R minus P. Multiply. P into R minus P into P, P square minus QR plus PQ. So just open the bracket. Q square plus R square minus 2QR is equal to, multiply 4 inside the bracket. 4PR minus 4P square minus 4QR minus 4Q. 4PQ. Now take everything on the left hand side. So we'll get 4P square plus Q square plus R square plus minus 4PR, and this becomes minus 2QR plus 4QR. It will become plus 2QR and this is plus 4PQ. So when we take it on the LHS, it will become minus 4PQ. This is equal to 0. Now look, this is identity. See, we have a formula or a identity, that is A plus B plus C whole square equal to A square plus B square plus C square plus 2AB plus 2BC plus 2CA. So if you look at this expression closely, it is the square of minus 2p plus q plus r. So this is minus 2p plus q plus r whole square. So we can write minus 2p plus q plus r is equal to 0, or q plus r is equal to 2p. This is what we have to prove. Now moving to question number 25. In this you have to prove 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. This is direct question from the real numbers chapter. So let 2 plus 3 root 5 is an rational number. Now we can express any rational number in the form of p by q, where p and q are co-prime number. So 2 plus 3 root 5 is equal to p by q, where p and q are co-prime number and q not equal to 0, because if q is equal to 0, that will make it undefined. So that's why q should not be equal to 0. So then we can take this 2 on the right side. 3 root 5 is equal to p by q minus 2. Simplifying it, p minus 2q divided by q. So root 5 is equal to p minus 2q upon 3q. Now look at this expression, p minus 2q upon 3q. See, p minus 2q is a rational number and 3q is also a rational number, because we assume p and q are co-prime and they are integers. So p minus 2q upon 3q, this is a rational number. And according to the question, that root 5 is an irrational number. So irrational number is equal to rational. That is not possible. This comes because of our wrong assumption that 2 plus root 3 root 5 is an rational number. So we can say that our assumption is wrong. That's why 2 plus 3 root 5 should be an irrational number. So therefore our assumption is wrong and 2 plus 3 root 5 is an irrational number. Okay, or in this we have an option also. So let's move to the B part. In the B part, SCF of two numbers 210 and 55 are given. So SCF, we have to find the SCF of 255. So for that we can find the factors of 210. 210 can be expressed as 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. Similarly, when you find the factors of 55, this is 5 into 11. Only common factor between these two numbers is 5. So SCF of 210, 55 is equal to 5 only, because 5 is the only common factor between these two numbers. So 5 is the SCF. Now according to question, this SCF can be expressed like this. So SCF equal to 210. SCF is equal to this 210 into 5 plus 55m. So we can equate it with the SCF of the numbers. S5 is equal to 210 into 5 plus 55m. So by solving this expression, we'll get the value of m. So just take this 210 into 5 on the left side. It will become 5 minus 5 into 210 is equal to 55m. 5 we can take common. 1 minus 210 is equal to 55m. This 55 can be cancelled with this 5. So 11 times. Now minus 209 is equal to 11m, or m is equal to minus 209 upon 11. I think this is also, this can be cancelled with 11. So when you cancel it, you will get 19. So m is equal to minus 19. This is the answer. So next, moving to question number 26, section C. So see, in this part, we have to find the surface area of this figure. In this figure, there is a cuboid, and on the upper part of this, there is a half cylinder. So, see, in this figure, in the cuboid, there are 4 surfaces. So, first we find the surface area of cuboid. That will be twice of 14 into 25. Sorry, twice of 14 into 16 plus twice of 25 into 16. This surface 25 into 16, this surface is 14 into 16. Similarly, on the back side, there is a 14 into 16. On the back side of this surface, there is 25 into 16. So 2 into 25 into 16. Now we can take 2 into 16 common, 14 plus 25. So 32 into 39. 32 into 39. So this is the surface area of cuboid. Now we have to find the surface area of this cylindrical surface. This cylindrical surface as the half curved surface and these 2 semicircles. So surface area of cylinder is equal to half of the curved surface of cylinder, that is pi RH, plus 2 semicircles are equivalent to 1 circle, so pi r square. Pi r is common, h plus r. Now we substitute all the values. Pi is 22 by 7. Radius of this cylinder is half of this, that is 14 by 2, 7. Height of the cylinder is 25, 25 plus 7. So this 7 and 7 cancel, 22 into 32. This is the surface area of cylinder. So total surface area of this figure, total surface area is equal to surface area of the cuboid plus surface area of cylinder. So 32 into 39 plus 22 into 32. Now we can take 32 common, 39 plus 22. So 32 into this 1, 4 plus 2, 6. So 61 into 32. Now this is equal to 32 1 ja 32, 3 carry 192, 195. So 1952 meter square. Unit is meter square. So 1952 meter square is the total surface area of this figure. Now this question also have option. So B part. B part. So there is a hemisphere. On the top of this hemisphere there is a cone. We have to, again in this also we have to find the surface area. So look, this figure contains the curved surface area of the hemisphere plus this circular ring and the curved surface of the cone. So total surface area of the figure, total surface area of this figure is equal to curved surface area of hemisphere plus surface area of circular ring plus curved surface area of cone. Okay. So for this curved surface area of the hemisphere, we'll take the external radius of the hemisphere, that is 10. So 2 pi into 10 square. Surface area of the circular ring. This circular ring has outer radius as 10, in inner radius as 5 root 2. So pi into 10 square minus 5 root 2 whole square plus curved surface area of the cone is equal to pi RL. So pi RL. Now the radius of the cone is also 5 root 2, but we have to find the slant height of the cone. And slant height of the cone is nothing but root r square plus h square. R in case of cone is 5 root 2 and h for the cone is 5 root 7. So 5 root 2 whole square plus height of the cone is 5 root 7. So 5 root 7 whole square. Now we do this calculation. 5 root 2 whole square, 25 into 2, 50. 5 root 7 whole square, 25 into 7, 175. So total is 225, that is the square of 15. So L equal to 15 unit is centimeter. Now we substitute all the values. So total surface area is equal to 2 pi into 100, that is 200 pi plus pi into, this is 100, 10 square, 5 root 2 square is 25 into 2, that is 50, plus pi into radius of the cone is 5 root 2. So 5 root 2 into, and slant height of the cone is 15. So substitute. So 200 pi plus, this is 100 minus 50, so 50 pi plus, and this is 75 root 2 pi. The value of root 2 is 1.4. So 1.4 pi. So 200 plus 50 is 250 pi, and this 75 into 1.4, you can do the calculation, 0.7, 14 5 to 17, this is 105 pi. So total is 355 pi, and the unit of the surface area is centimeter square. See, there is no need to substitute the value of pi because we have to find the total surface area in terms of pi. So this is the final answer, 355 pi centimeter square. Now moving to the next question, 27. So question number 27. There is a bag in which 30 balls are there, out of which m number of the balls are blue in color. So out of 30, m balls are blue. So number of the balls which are not blue is 30 minus m, non-blue. So in the first part, we have to find the probability of the ball that is not in blue color. So probability of the ball which is not in blue color is 30 minus m divided by 30, correct? 30 minus m by 30. In the second part, now in the second case, 6 more blue balls are added. So total number of balls are 36. Out of that, the blue balls are m plus 6, and non-blue balls are 30 minus m again. These are blue. So probability of the blue ball in this case is equal to 5 by 4 times of the probability of blue ball in first case. So probability of blue ball in this case is m plus 6 upon 36, and probability of the blue ball in the first case is m by 30. Now we simplify this. 4 9 are 36. This can be cancelled with 3. 10 times. Now cross multiply. 10 into m plus 6 is equal to 15m. So 10m plus 60 is equal to 15m. Now take 10 on the other side. So 15m minus 10m is equal to 60. So this will reduce us to 5m is equal to 60, or m is equal to 12. So m equal to 12 is the answer for question number 27. Now moving to question number 28. Question number 28. Find the greatest number which divide 764 and 1198, leaving remainder 8 and 10 respectively. So since we have to find the greatest number, this question is related to SCF. So the greatest number which gives remainder this is equal to SCF of 764 minus 8 and 1198 minus 10. So basically we have to find the SCF of these two numbers. So SCF of 756 and 1188. So now we'll write the factors of 756. Factors of 756 you can do 2. You can find the factors of 756. Divide by 2. So 378 divided by 2 again 189, divide by 3 63, divide by 3 21, 3 7. So factors of 756 are 2 square into 3 cube into 7. Similarly, we'll find the factors of 1188. 1188 factors. 1188. Divide by 2. 594. Divide by 2. 297. Divide by 3. 3 9 just 77. This is divided by 3. 33. 3 11. So factors of 1180 are 88 are 2 square into 3 cube into 11. So SCF of these two numbers will have the common factors. So SCF of 756 and 1188 are 2 square into 3 cube, that is 4 into 27 or 108. So 108 is the greatest number which divides these two numbers and give remainder 8 and 10. So 108 is our answer. Next, moving to question number 29. This question is related to linear equation. So Veer scored 6 more than twice as many marks as Kevin scored. So let the marks scored by Veer is equal to x, and the marks scored by Kevin is equal to y. So according to first data, Veer scored 6 more than twice as many marks as Kevin scored. So x is equal to 6 plus 2 times of y. That can be written as x minus 2y is equal to 6. So this will be our first equation. And now if one of them has scored 4 more marks, any one of them, their total score would be 40. So if any one of them scored 4 more marks, so x plus y plus 4 is equal to, total score becomes 40. So x plus y is equal to 40 minus 4, that is 36. Now these are two linear equations. If we solve these two linear equations, we will get the value of x and y. So to solve them, simply we'll subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So when you subtract 1 from 2, x will cancel, but will minus 2y will be added with y. So y plus 2y is equal to 36 minus 6, or 3y is equal to 30. You will get y is equal to 10. Now substitute the value of y in equation number 2. X plus 10 is equal to 36. So x is equal to 26. 26 and 10 are the marks obtained by Veer and Kevin. So Veer scored 26 and Kevin scored 10 marks in the exam. This question is the option again. So we'll do the OR part. In this part 29b, you have to solve the linear equation with the help of graphical method. So 3x plus y is equal to 14 and y is equal to 2. These are two equations which you have to solve graphically. So first we'll make the data of this line. Write x, y, prepare the table. If you take x equal to 0 in this equation, substitute x equal to 0, you will get y is equal to 14. And when you put y is equal to 0, you will get x equal to 14 by 3. Now put this data on the graph. So I am just making a rough diagram so that you can get an understanding of this question. So first coordinate is 0, 14 and one more coordinate is 14 by 3, 0. 14 by 3 will be somewhere on the x-axis and this 0, 14 will be somewhere on the y-axis. So this will be the line. This is the line 3x plus y is equal to 14. Now the second line is y equal to 2. So y equal to 2 is the line parallel to horizontal axis. So this point this line is y equal to 2, and this is the point of intersection. So this you have to draw in the graph paper, and finally you will get answer as 4 comma 2. So 4 comma 2 is the solution of this graphical part. You can check this question in the graph paper. Now the next question, moving to question number 30. Chord AB subtend an angle of 120 degree. We have to find the perimeter of this shaded region. So see, perimeter of this shaded region ABC contains this arc AB and the chord length AB. So we have to find both the chord length AB and the arc AB. To find the chord length AB, we'll draw perpendicular from the center OAB. So perpendicular from the center bisect the chord, and this angle will be 90 degree and this angle is 60 degree. So basically we have to find AB. Radius of the circle is given 21/2. So OA is 21/2. So use trigonometry. AM upon OA is equal to what? AM upon OA. AM is this. AM upon OA is this is AM upon OA is sine theta, sine 60. AM upon OA is sine 60. That is root 3/2. So AM is equal to OA sine 60. That means 21/2 into root 3/2, or 21 root 3/4. This is it. 21/2 into root 3/4. Now you can substitute the value of 21 also. Sorry, root 3. Root 3 is 1.7. Find the multiplication. 35.7/4. So this is nothing but 8 4s are 32, 3, 8 9s are 4 9s are 36, 1 carry, 4 2s are 8. Now AM is equal to 8.925. So AB is twice of AM. That means twice of this, twice of 8.925. So this will be 5 to 17.85 centimeter. This is the length of chord AB. Now since we have to find the perimeter, we have to find the arc length AB. Arc length AB is nothing but theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Now we substitute all the values. Theta is 120 degree in this case. So 120 by 360 into 2. Pi is 22/7 and the radius is 21/2. Radius is 21/2. So substitute this. Now 7 3s are 21. 2 will cancel. This is 3 times. So 3 also cancel. 22 centimeter is the arc length AB. So total perimeter, I am writing here, perimeter is equal to chord AB plus arc length AB. Chord AB is 17.85, arc AB is 22, that is 39.85 centimeter is total perimeter, 39.85 centimeter. So moving to next 31. Sec theta plus tan theta is equal to m. Now we have to show that m square minus 1 upon m square plus 1 equal to sin theta. So for that we will take LHS and substitute the value of m. M square minus 1 upon m square plus 1. So m is sec theta plus tan theta. So sec theta plus tan theta whole square minus 1 upon sec theta plus tan theta whole square plus 1. Now substitute. So this is a plus b whole square. A plus b whole square formula. Sec square theta plus tan square theta plus 2ab term 2 sec theta tan theta minus 1 upon. Open it. A plus b whole square again, same thing. Sec square theta plus tan square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta plus 1. Now look this. Sec square theta minus 1 is tan square theta. Here tan square theta plus 1 is sec square theta. So I am applying this identity. So this will become tan square theta plus this thing, tan square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta. In the denominator, I am replacing this tan square theta plus 1 with sec square theta. So sec square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta. So this becomes 2 tan square theta plus this 2 tan square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta as it is upon. In the denominator, it becomes 2 sec square theta. So we'll write this 2 sec square theta plus 2 sec theta tan theta as it is. 2 sec theta tan theta. So take 2 tan theta common here. 2 tan theta. So this will be left with tan theta plus sec theta. In denominator, you can take 2 sec theta common. So 2 sec theta common, sec theta plus tan theta. Now look, tan theta plus sec theta in the numerator and tan theta plus sec theta in the denominator cancelled. 2 cancelled. So this is left with tan theta upon sec theta. Now tan theta and sec theta I am converting into sine cosine form. Tan theta is sine upon cos, sine theta upon cos theta, and sec theta is 1 upon cos theta. So cos theta cancelled. So this will be equal to sine theta, and that is our RHS. So this is it. Moving to section D. These are 5 marker questions. Section D. The first one is 32. So question number 32. In this, a kite is flying at a height of 60 meters from the ground. So let's say this is a kite. Ravi is standing at the roof of the house in a building. So Ravi is at the roof of the house, and the angle of elevation is, this is roof of the house, angle of elevation of the kite is 30 degree. And from the bottom of the same building, the elevation, this is bottom of the building. So from the bottom, the angle of the elevation is 45 degree for the kite. So this is bottom. Find the length of the string and this total height of the kite. So let me just remove it. Total height of the kite from the vertical, from the horizontal. Height of the kite from the horizontal is 60 meters, that is from the ground level basically. And let the height of the building is h and length of the string is x. So we have to find the value of x, that is length of the string, and height of the building, that is h. Now we'll write some letters A, B, C, D, E. So with the help of triangles, we have to find the value of h and x. So suppose if we take triangle EBC, in triangle EBC, look, EC upon BC is equal to tan 45 degree. Tan 45 is 1. So EC is equal to BC, or BC will get is equal to 60 meter. So this BC is 60 only. So if BC is 60, then AD will also be 60 meter. AC is also 60 meter, is AD. Now we can use triangle ADE to find H and X. So in triangle ADE, AD is known, so we can find DE. DE upon AD is equal to 10 30 degree, that is 1 by root 3. So DE is equal to AD upon root 3. AD is 60, so 60 upon root 3, it becomes 20 root 3. So 20 into root 3 is given as 1.73 in the exam paper. So 20 into 1.73, and this is 34.6 meter DE. DE is 34.6. So H is total height of the kite from the ground minus DE. So H is 60 minus DE, that is 34.6. So 435. So 25.4 meter. H is equal to 25.4 meter. Height of the kite. Also, we have to find the value of length of the string, that is x. So see, in the same triangle ADE, you can use sine theta is equal to, or sine theta is 30 degree. So sine 30 is equal to DE upon x. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So x is equal to 2 times of the DE, twice of the DE. So DE is 34.6. So multiply this, you will get 69.2 meter. 69.2 meter is the length of string, and 25.4 meter is the height of the building. Now moving to the next question, 33. Both of the questions from both parts which are in optional, these are from quadratic equation. A person on the tour has 5,400 for his expense. See, this expense can be divided into two parts, number of days and daily expense. So let the number of days expense depends on the number of days and the daily expense. So let the number of days person on the tour is equal to, number of days person on tour is equal to x, and the expense per day is equal to y. So according to the data, x into y is equal to 5,400, because number of days into expense per day will be total expenditure, and total expenditure on the tour is 5,400. So from this we will get y is equal to 5,400 by x. This is equation 1. Now look, according to the given information, if we extend his tour by 5 days, that means if the value of x increases by 5, according to question, if x increases by 5, daily expense decreases by 180. So y becomes y minus 180. Total expenditure is again 5,400, because we are not increasing on expenses. Expenses is fixed. Only we are changing number of days and daily expense. So number of days increases by 5 and the daily expense decreases by 180. Now we multiply, open the bracket, xy minus 180x plus 5y minus 900 is equal to 5,400. So substitute the value of xy and y from the equation 1 here. So xy is 5,400 minus 180x, and the value of y is 5,400 by x. So 5 into 5,400 by x minus 900 is equal to 5,400. This will get cancelled. Now multiply x in the whole equation. Minus 180x square plus 27,000 minus 900x is equal to 0. See, this is a big quadratic equation. In this quadratic equation, you can see this 180 is a common factor in all the coefficient. So divide with minus 180 directly. So x square plus 5x. When you divide with 180 in this, 180 in 27,000, divide by 180 in 27,000. This 0 0 cancel. 18 1 ja 18, 18 5 ja 90, 150. So minus 150 is equal to 0. Now we can find the factors. X square plus 15x minus 10x minus 150. So these factors are x plus 15 and x minus 10. So this gives x equal to minus 15 and 10. But minus 15, number of days cannot be negative. So minus 15 is not possible. That's why x equal to 10. So number of days are 10. Original. We have to find original duration of the tour. So original duration of the tour is 10 days and the daily expense y is equal to this 5400 by x. So 5400 by 10 or 540 rupees is the daily expense. Get it? Okay, moving to the next part. This question is similar to, or part is similar to this one only. So this was 33A. Now we are moving to 33B. 33B. So if you read the question, the total cost of certain piece of cloth is 2100. So in this also, this cost of the cloth is decided by price of the cloth per meter and the length of cloth. So let the length of cloth, original length of the cloth is x meter and price of cloth is y rupees per meter. So total cost of the cloth is 2100. Total cost is equal to length of the cloth into price of the cloth. So total cost is equal to xy is equal to 2100 or y is equal to 2100 by x. This will be our first equation. Now as you can see in the second part, during special sale time, the shopkeeper offered 2 meter extra cloth. That means the value of x increases by 2. If the shopkeeper is offering 2 meter extra cloth, so they are increasing the length of the cloth. So that is x plus 2. And if the length of the cloth increases, price will be decreases because total price is constant. So according to question again, now length is increases by 2. If length increases by 2, the price decreases by 120. So y minus 120 equal to, total cost is same, 2100. Now you can open the bracket. X into y minus x into 120, 120x plus 2 into y minus 240 is equal to 2100. Now substitute the value of y and xy from the equation 1 in this. So xy is 2100, this minus 120x, 2 into y is 2100 by x. So 2100 by x minus 240 is equal to 2100. So this 2100 and 2100 will get cancelled. So cancel it. Now multiply with x. So minus 120 x square plus 4200 minus 240x is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. This quadratic equation can be divided with 120. So divide this with minus 120. This becomes x square. This becomes plus 2x and this 4200 divided by 120. 0 0 cancel. 12 3 is 36. 6 carry 35. So minus 35 is equal to 0. Now solve it. You will get x plus 7 into x minus 5 is equal to 0. So x equal to minus 7 or 5. Minus 7 is not possible because cloth can be Length of the cloth cannot be negative. So x equal to 5 meter, length of the cloth. And price of the cloth will be 2100 by 5. So 420 rupees per meter. These are the original length and price of the cloth. So this was our 33rd question, which was from the quadratic equation. Moving to next question, 34. 34. Find mean and mode of the following frequency distribution. So in this, you have to find the mean and mode. This is a continuous frequency distribution. So we will write class and frequency. Just 10 to 30, 30 to 50, 50 to 70. We will write all the classes in this column. 7 to 90, 90 to 110, 110 to 130, and 130 to 150. So these are all the classes. Frequency 6, 8, 12, 10, 14, 11 and 9. So to find mean, we will write the class mark, that is xi. Class mark is the average of these two. 10 plus 30 by 2, that is 20. So this becomes 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. So mean value we will find with the help of step deviation method. So let the assumed mean A is equal to 80. So we will write the value of ui, that is xi minus A upon h, where h is the step mark, that is 20. Xi is 20, 20 minus 80 by 20. So minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll find fi into ui. Fi into ui, multiplication of these, minus 18, minus 16, minus 12, 0, 14, 22 and 27. So summation of these are negative numbers, minus 46, and these are 49, 63. So you'll get fi ui is 63 minus 46, that is 17. And summation of all the frequencies 14, 26, 36, 50, 61 and 9, 70. Frequency total is 70. So mean x bar is A plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. This is the mean, where A is the assumed mean, that is 80, sigma fi ui is 17, total frequency is 70, and this is 20. So 80 plus 34 by 7, that is 4 point something. 7 4 is 28, 8 carry, 7 8 is 57, 4 carry, 7 5 is 35. So this is 84.85 is the value of mean. Then we have to find the mode value. So for mode, we have to find the class which is having highest frequency. So this 14 is the highest frequency. So this will be our modal class. Modal class is 90 to 110. So in this only we will do that. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus FO upon 2F1 minus FO minus F2 into H. This is the formula of mode. L is the lower value of modal class, that is 90 plus. F1 is the frequency of modal class, that is 14, minus F0 is the frequency of class preceding to modal class. So this is F0, and F2 is the frequency of class after the modal class. So this is F2, minus 10 upon 2 into 14, 28, minus F0, 10, F2 11 into 20. So 90 plus 4 upon, this is 28 minus 21, 7. So 90 plus 80 by 7, that is 90 plus 11.37 for the 28 2. So that is 101.42. 101.42 is the modal value of this frequency distribution. So this was part A. Or you can do the part B. So moving to part B. In part B, median is given. You have to find the value of x and y in this frequency distribution. So starting with table, class, frequency, and in this we'll make the column of cumulative frequency also, because this is related to median. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and write all these. 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and 50 to 60. And these are 5x. Write all these also. 5x, 20, 15, y, 5. Total is 60. This is given. And see, the median is 28.5. So 20 to 30 is our median class. Now we'll find the cumulative frequency up to this 5. After adding this, it will become 5 plus x. After adding 20, 25 plus x. After adding 15, it will become 40 plus x. After adding this, it will become 40 plus x plus y. And after adding 5, it becomes 45 plus x plus y. So this is the cumulative frequency column. Now see, this total frequency is 60. So we can write 45 plus x plus y is equal to 60. From here we get x plus y is equal to 15. This is our equation number 1, which we get simply by adding the frequency. Now the second, see, there are two variables x and y, so we need one more equation to get the value of x and y. So second equation we can get with the help of median value, this 28.5. So for that we apply the median formula. Median formula is L plus ny2 minus Cf upon f into h. This is 28.5. So we know that 20 is the median class. So 20 to 30. So lower limit of the median class is 20. Now n by 2 is half of the frequency, total frequency. So 60 by 2, that is 30, minus Cf. Cf is the cumulative frequency of the class preceding to median class. So that is 5 plus x upon f. Here f is the frequency of median class, that is 20, into h is also 20, 8.5. This 20 and this 20 cancelled. You can take this 20 on RHS. So 30 minus 5 minus x equal to 28.5. Sorry, in this case h is not 20, h is 10. So when you cancel it, it becomes 2. Upon 2 is equal to 28.5 minus 20, that is 8.5. Cross multiply. 25 minus x equal to 17, or x equal to 8. Substitute the value of x in equation number 1, we will get y is equal to 15 minus 8, or y is 15 minus 8, 7. So x is 8, y is equal to 7. So this is the value of x. Now moving to next question, this 35. So in this, these two circles are given. The first problem is name the quadrilateral MQBN. In quadrilateral MQBN, you can see this side MQ and BN both are perpendicular to QB. That means MQ and BN are parallel. But this QB and MN both are not parallel. Otherwise, it would have become rectangle. So we know that these two are not parallel because look at this triangle. MN is the hypotenuse of this smaller triangle. That will always be more than QB. So that's why MN is not parallel to QB. Therefore, in QBNM quadrilateral, only MQ is parallel to BN. So therefore, this quadrilateral is trapezium. Only one pair of opposite side is parallel. Second pair is not parallel. So that's why it's a trapezium. Second one, is MN parallel to PA? Look. See, in this quadrilateral MNAP, MP and NA both are perpendicular to PA. So if MN is parallel to PA, this will become rectangle and MN becomes equal to PA. If MN is parallel to PA, then MN is equal to PA. But if you look, TP and TQ are the tangents for the bigger circle. So we know that TP is equal to TQ and TB and TA are the tangents for the smaller circle. So TA is equal to TB. When you subtract TA from TP, you will TA from TP, you will get PA. TP minus TA is equal to TQ minus TB. So from these two you can write this. TP minus TA is equal to PA and TQ minus TB is equal to QB. So that means PA is equal to QP. But now, according to our assumption, if MN is parallel to PA, then MN becomes equal to QB. But as we clearly see, MN is more than QB. So from these two, you can write MN is equal to QB. That is incorrect. Therefore, MN is not parallel to P. Correct? Now the third part, length of TB. TB is TQ minus QB. TB is TQ minus QB. And TQ is equal to TP, that is 80. And QB is equal to 35. So 30 minus 85. Subtract it, you get 45 centimeter. And the fourth part, length of MN. So for that we can make this figure. This is M, this is N, and this is QB. So this is 8, correct? And this is 13. So this will be 5. Let's say this is R. And this value is 35. So you can use Pythagoras theorem to find Mn. Mn is equal to root mr square plus rn square. This is 35 square plus 5 square. 35 square is 1225 and this is 25. So total is 1250 or 25 root 2 centimeter. This is our answer for Mn. Got it? So next, this section D is complete. Section E, question number 36. See this. In the question itself, it is mentioned that it is from the AP, this case study. So in the first square there are 4 dots, in the second square there are 8 dots, in the third square there is 12 dots. So 4, 8, 12 like that. So if you do T2 minus T1, second term minus first term, this is equal to 8 minus 4, 4. Third minus second term, 12 minus 8, equal to 4. So T2 minus T1 is equal to T3 minus T2. That means common difference is equal. Therefore, it is an AP. That was the first part. Also, we have to find the first term and common difference. First term is 4. Common difference is also 4. This is the first part. Now in the second part, we have to find the nth term of the AP. So for that we can use the formula for the nth term. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D, where A is equal to 4 and D is also equal to 4. So Tn is equal to 4 plus n minus 1 into 4. Open the bracket. So 4 plus 4n minus 4. This 4 will get cancelled. So Tn is equal to 4n. This is the nth term of this AP. Third one. The pattern is expanded on a larger ground. If total 220 dots are used, then find the total number of square formed. So for this we can use the summation formula. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Total number of the squares 220. A is 4, so 2a becomes 8. And d is 4, so 4n minus 4. Cross multiply. 440 is equal to n into 4n plus 4. You can divide this with 4. Divide by 4. 110 is equal to n into n plus 1. N square plus n. So it becomes n square plus n minus 110 equal to 0. Use middle term splitting to find the factors. Factors are n plus 11 and n minus 10. N cannot be minus 11, so n is equal to 10. So number of the squares are equal to 10. Or B part of this third. Is it possible to complete n number of square using 100 dots? So same method we'll use. 100 is equal to n by 2 into 4n plus 4. So 200 is equal to n into 4n square plus 4n. Divide by 4 again. You get n square plus n minus 15 equal to 0. N is equal to minus 1 plus minus 1 plus 200 upon 2. So this is does not belongs to integer. Therefore, with n equal to 100, we cannot complete the squares. With n equal to 100, we cannot complete the squares because we are not getting any integer value of n with 100. So moving to next case study. This is from the coordinate geometry. Question number 37. This case study is from the coordinate geometry where 4 points are given. Point A is Rajasthan High Court, point B is Birla Mandir, point C is Hira Bagh, point D is -5, -2 Amar Jawan Jyoti. So write all these points. -4, 2, B is 4, -4, C is 4, 3 and D is -5, -2. -5, -2. Now, advocate Rihanna stays at the Hira Bagh. Hira Bagh is point C. So C is at point 4, 3. How much distance C has to cover daily to go to the court and coming back home? So court is at -4, 2. So this distance is D is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square formula. So 4 plus 4 square plus 3 minus 2 square. 8 square. 4 plus 4, 8 square, 64. 3 minus 2, 1. So root 65. But root 65 is the distance between Hira Bagh and Rajasthan High Court. But C has to cover twice of that because C is going from Hira Bagh to court and then returning from court to Hira Bagh. So total distance in this case, distance is equal to 2D, that is 2 root 65. This is the answer for first part. Second part. Now there is a crossing on x-axis which divide AD in a certain ratio. So A and D. A is minus 4 comma 2 and D is minus 5 comma minus 2. X-axis, let any point on the x-axis is x comma 0, because on the x-axis we know that y is equal to 0 always. And let the ratio by which x-axis is dividing the line AB is k is to 1. So see, y coordinate of this point, intersection point, is equal to 0. So y coordinate using section formula is minus 2k plus 2 upon k plus 1 is equal to 0. That means cross multiplication, minus 2k plus 2 is equal to 0 or 2k is equal to 2, that means k is equal to 1. So ratio for the second part is 1 is to 1. 1 is to 1 is the answer for second part. Now the third part, third A, 37, third A. Is Birla Mandir equidistant from Hira Bagh and Amar Jawan? Birla Mandir is minus 4 comma minus 4, and Hira Bagh is point C, that is 4 comma 3. So distance between Birla Mandir and Hira Bagh, 4 minus 4 square plus 3 plus 4 square. So this is 7. 7 is the distance between Birla Mandir and Hira Bagh. And the Birla Mandir and Amar Jawan. Birla Mandir is again 4 comma minus 4 and Amar Jawan Jyoti is point D, that is minus 5 comma minus 2. Let's say this is D1. So D2 is 4 plus 5 square plus minus 4 plus 2 square. That is 9 square, 81 plus 4, 82, 85. D1 is not equal to D2. So distances are not equal for this part. Second part, using section formula, or we can do the B part. Using section formula, we have to prove A, O, B are not collinear. So write the coordinate of A, O, B. O is 0, 0. A is minus 4 comma 2 and B is 4 comma minus 4, Birla Mandir. Now we have to prove A, O, B are not collinear. See, we know the coordinate of all 3 points. So with the help of section formula and the x coordinate of O, we will find the ratio. Let point O divides AB in k is to 1 ratio. Okay. So we will get x coordinate of O is equal to, we know that x coordinate of O is 0. X coordinate of O is 0. With the help of section formula, x coordinate of O is 4k minus 4 upon k plus 1 equal to 0. So by solving this, you will get 4k is equal to 4 or k equal to 1. X coordinate of O. And now with the help of x coordinate, we get the ratio, that is 1 is to 1. Okay. So similarly, the same thing we apply for y coordinate of O. This is also equal to 0. But with the help of section formula, what we are getting by coordinate? 1 into minus 4 plus 1 into 2 upon 1 plus 1 is equal to 0. This is minus 4 plus 2 is equal to 0. Minus 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, wrong. Why we are getting this wrong? Because we assume that A, O, B are collinear. Because we can apply section formula only on a line. So since A, O, B are not collinear, that's why we are getting wrong data. Therefore, we can say A, O, B are not collinear. So this was question number 37, case study. Now the last case study is based on the triangle. So moving to this 38 question. See, now in this figure, See the first part. If in the first part we have to prove this theta is equal to alpha. Here TR is the normal, and since the triangle follows the laws of reflection, that means angle PRT is equal to angle CRT. That is already given in the question, that law of reflection is angle PRT is equal to CRT. Incidence angle is equal to reflected angle. Both are calculated with the normal only. So angle PRT is equal to CRT is already given. By looking at the figure, you can see this angle TRQ is equal to angle TRB, angle made by normal with the AB. Both are equal to 90 degree because TR is a normal to AB. So TRQ is equal to TRB. Now TRQ is equal to TPR or PRT plus this PRQ, and TRB, angle TRB is equal to CRT plus CRB plus CRB. Now since PRT is equal to CRT, so these two angles will cancel. So PRQ is equal to angle CRB. Angle PRQ is alpha and CRB is theta. So alpha is equal to theta. This is what we have to prove in the first part. So this is okay. Second part. In second part we have to prove this PQR is similar with CBR. So take these two triangles PQR and triangle CBR. Check the angles. Angle PQR is 90 and angle CBR. Since ABCD is a square, so therefore this angle CBR is also 90. So angle PQR is equal to CBR equal to 90 degree. And this angle PRQ and CRB both are equal. This we already proved in first part. So by AA similarity, these two triangles are congruent. By AA similarity, triangles are, triangle PQR is similar with triangle CBR. Third part. Second part is okay. Now moving to the third part. Find the value of x using similarity of the triangle. See, these two triangles are similar. So we can write PQ upon PR. PR is not known. So we can write PQ upon QR is equal to CB upon BR. Now PQ is given as 35. But QR is not given. See, QR is this part and PS is equal to 9 and QA is equal to PS. So QA is equal to 9 and PS is QA only. So QA is 9 and BR is X. And the total of BR, QR and QA is 65 because this ABCD is a square of 65 centimeter. So I can write BR plus QR plus QA is equal to 65. So BR is X, QR we have to find, and QA is 9, 65. So QR is equal to 56 minus X. So QR is 56 minus X. CB is equal to 65 and BR is X only. Cross multiply. 35x is equal to 56 into 65 minus 65x. Transpose it. 35 plus 65 is equal to 56 into 65 is 3640. So 100x is equal to 3640 or x is equal to 36.40 centimeter. So this is the value of x using similarity of the triangle. Now the OR part of this, third B. It is given that area of triangle PQR and CBR, ratio of the area is given. Area of triangle PQR upon area of triangle CBR is equal to PQ square upon CB square. This is given. And from the figure we can see area of this triangle PQR is half into PQ into QR. And area of CBR is half into CB into BR, half into CB into BR, and is equal to PQ square upon CB square. This half will get cancelled. One PQ will be cancelled with this, one CB will be cancelled with this. So we get QR upon BR is equal to PQ upon CB. QR that we have calculated in the last part, 56 minus x. BR is x. PQ is 35 upon CB is 65. So when you solve it, you will get, this is the same thing we get in the last part. So you can refer that, 36.4 centimeter, x equal to 36.4 centimeter. Okay. So this was the last question. And okay, thank you for watching this video.